10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Injection, fellas.
It is December of 1996, and earthworms from all over the globe have convened in San Francisco to voice their complaints to the United Nations of Worms. They plan to speak about abuses and the mistreatment of worms by human beings in all countries of the world.
My fellow worms, welcome to San Francisco and the first annual United Nations of Worms meeting. Unfortunately, the reason why we meet here is not a joyous one. We have suffered too much, my friends. No respect. That's what it's all about. We give those humans so much and they never give anything back. I mean, just look at us. Are we just creatures, or are we aerators of the soil that help plants grow? We are very valuable to humans, but they never show any gratitude. Just like the incident that happened to me a short while ago. I was just wiggling along one day when I saw a human enjoying a delicious-looking burger. I figured that since I was such a helpful worm, it would only be fair for him to share some of his burger with me. So I said, "Excuse me, sir, may I have some of that burger?" But he didn't respond. So I decided to get closer to him so that he could hear me better. So after a long wiggle, I finally made it up to the man's hand and was about to ask again if I could have some of the burger when he leaped up, threw me and his burger onto the ground, and ran away. If I had any ribs, I would have broken them. Do we have any others that would like to share their story? Yes, Mr. Frenchworm has something to share.
Je tortillais un jour quand j'ai vu un humain en train de manger un croissant qui paraissait délicieux. Je pensais que puisque j'étais un ver si gentil, qu'il serait juste qu'il partage le croissant avec moi. Alors j'ai dit, « Pardonnez-moi monsieur, pourrais-je avoir un morceau de ce croissant ?» Mais il ne m'a pas répondu. Alors j'ai décidé de m'approcher de lui pour qu'il puisse m'entendre mieux. Donc, après une longue tortillation, je suis enfin arrivé sur la main de l'homme, et juste quand j'allais encore lui demander pour un peu de son croissant, il a sursauté et m'a lancé ainsi que le croissant, et il s'est enfui. Si j'avais eu des os, il serait cassé.
Can you believe it? Even in a wonderful country like France, it still happens. Does anybody else want to share? Ah, yes, Mexican worm.
Esta es mi historia acerca de los humanos.
Una vez yo estaba arrastrándome después de un largo día de trabajo, cuando vi a un humano disfrutando un delicioso burrito. Yo me imaginé que desde que yo era tan buen gusano, era únicamente justo para él que me diera un poco de su burrito. Entonces yo dije, señor, perdóneme, ¿me podría regalar un poco de su burrito? Pero no me respondió. Chingado. Entonces yo decidí acercarme un poco más, para que me oyera mejor. Y después de arrastrarme como 1000 horas, finalmente llegué a la mano de ese señor y le pregunté a él otra vez que si me podría regalar un poco de su burrito. Cuando me miró, me tiró con su burrito al piso. No hay derecho. Y después se fue a correr. Si hubiera tenido costillas, me las hubiera partido. Chingado.
Isn't it awful how we're all affected by the same problem? Does anybody else have a story? There at the back, Japanese worm. Please tell us your story.
これは私の人間についての物語です。この前歩いていたら人間が美味しそうな寿司を食べていました。僕は親切なミミズだから分けてもらおうと思ったんです。だから、すいません、ちょっとお寿司くださいと言いました。だけど何も言ってくれなかったので、もうちょっと近づくことにしました。一生懸命歩いて男の人の手のところまでたどり着いて、もう一度お願いしようとしました。すると彼はびっくりして僕を地面に投げつけ逃げてしまいました。僕にも骨があったら折れていたと思う。
Oh my gosh, you brought tears to my eyes. Are those humans just horrible, selfish creatures? Now that we're all getting it out in the open, would anybody else like to share? Oh good, Australian worm. Take it away, Bruce.
This is my story about the humans. I was just wiggling along one day when I saw a human enjoying a delicious looking beer. I figured that since I was such a helpful worm, it would only be fair for him to share some of his beer with me. So I said, "Excuse me, sir, may I have some of that beer?" But he didn't respond, so I decided to get a little closer to him so that he could hear me a little better. So, after a long wiggle, I finally made it up to the man's hand and was about to ask him again if I could have some beer when he leapt up, threw me and his beer onto the ground, and ran away. If I had had any ribs, I would have broken them.
How about that? Even in the land down under, this brutality occurs. Well, what can we do about it?
We can fight back. You know, they take our land. They may humiliate us and refuse to give us food, but they'll never take our freedom! Are you with me? Well, let's fight! Fight! Fight!
Fight, 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 he said. They'll never take our freedom. Bah! You led us on this futile mission, and now look where we are. Shut up, or I'll crush you like a worm. Okay, fine, I'll shut up. But I still think it's your fault. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Mama, no! Mama, no! Oh! See you later, fish bait!